Ab exercises do not burn fat. You need to do slow, steady state cardio, be in a caloric deficit, or do some type of aerobic activity. You can do all the ab exercises you want, but they will not help you burn fat.
Time for a quick anatomy lesson. This is your abdominis rectus. This is what makes you look like you have a six-pack. Once you get rid of all the fat from over the top of it, this is what will create those bumps. So what is its function? Its job is to flex the spine, meaning that you're drawing your sternum toward your pelvis, and it plays a role in core stability.
Do not work your abs every day. They are just like any other muscular system. Work them once, maybe twice a week. Then give them time to rest and recover. You do not want to overtrain your abs.
This is my favorite abs exercise. I call it Coach Crunch. I learned it from Rod Smith. You keep your shoulder blades off the mat and you just crunch up and you have your hands just past your knees with your feet and heels on the floor. This is really a good ab burner. I usually do 5 sets of 10.
If you are just trying to lose weight and look good, you certainly do not need to use weighted ab exercises. Just use body weight exercises. If you are a physique competitor and you are looking to make your abdominis rectus more pronounced, then yeah, you can use some weighted abs, but very sparingly. I want you to think about this. When you work your chest or your biceps, you want them to grow, right? If the muscle is growing, they're going to get bigger. If you use weighted abs, you are going to make your abdominal muscles thicker. Do you want a thicker waist?
Here's your next anatomy lesson. These are the external obliques. Now their job is to help rotate the trunk, stabilize your core, and help pull the chest as a whole downwards, which compresses the abdominal cavity. They also assist with forced expiration with your breathing, and they assist with bending from side to side. Now, the one thing you have to be careful about is not overworking your external obliques, because they will start to bulge out on the side, and it'll look like you have a spare tire. Now, your internal abdominal obliques help you flex your trunk from side to side and forward and backward. It also creates compression to help with internal abdominal pressure for breathing.
I want to have an 8-pack. Well, you can work all you want, but you cannot change your genetics. Some people have 4, some people have 6, and a very few people have 8. It's just the way your genetics pan out. One of my favorite bodybuilders of all time, Frank Zane, only had a 4-pack, and he was known for his really nice abs. So there's nothing you can do about that. Doing tons of crunches to work your abdominis rectus, that's where the 6-pack comes from, will not make your stomach tighter. That musculature is already tight. You can strengthen it, but it is not holding in belly fat. Your layer of fat is over the top of it. So abs are entirely made in the kitchen. So you can work your abdominis rectus all you want, and it will not make your stomach look any flatter. All right, so the abdominis rectus right here, its job is to crunch down forward. But the transverse abdominis, its job is to pull you in this way. So I'm going to do an exercise that's going to work the transverse abdominis. I set myself up in this position, and I'm going to blow out all my air, and then I'm going to draw my navel up to my spine as high as I can and hold it for 5 Mississippi. Here we go. Whew. And you can feel that right away.
The transverse abdominal muscles support the abdominal wall, also known as your core, and they hold the internal organs in place. So when you contract these muscles, it's done voluntarily, meaning you can control it yourself, and it has a corset-like effect on your abdomen by flattening and narrowing the muscles which pull in your waist. So this is really what you need to focus on if you are trying to get your waist tighter. Now, together with the obliques, the muscles on the side of your torso, the transverse abdominis muscles also support the bones of the spine when the body is squatting or in a bent over position. While none of the abdominal muscles actually attach to the spine, the fascia that connects the transverse abdominal muscles does. The stability this provides helps with those squats and deadlifts at the gym. These muscles also work with your obliques and your abdominis rectus to hold the belly flat when you need to do crunches and planks. This abs exercise, I cannot say it's one of my favorites, but it is very effective, and this works your transverse abdominis. You go out as far as you can and you inhale and draw that navel as close to the spine as you possibly can. I usually do sets of 10 and I might do 3 to 5 sets.
I hope you have enjoyed this video and I hope you learned a lot. So please hit that like button, and if you have any comments, I would love to hear what you have to say. I am a personal trainer and a certified nutritionist, so if you need some help working on that six-pack by the kitchen or on the gym floor, just contact me in the notes below and I'll be happy to reach out to you.
Now your internal abdominal Now your intermin. Oh, good God.